Hi, welcome to our microwave usability test by Cedric, Calvin, and Vrishti.
We had 3 tasks that we decided to use for our microwave test. The first task was to change the clock time to 10:45 a.m., and we chose this because it was a relatively simple operation that most users would be able to perform. The second task was to defrost a 1-pound block of frozen meat. We thought this would be a difficult task that not all users were familiar with. And finally, the third task was to set and begin a timer for 10 minutes and 52 seconds. We decided to use this because it's one of the more commonly used tasks on the microwave. We collected 3 sets of data. The first was the number of buttons pressed, so we could record the number of errors the user made. The second was elapsed time on task, which was an accurate measurement of microwave efficiency. And the third, difficulty level, a more personal qualitative measurement of user satisfaction and user friendliness of the microwave. Our users were all female college students aged 19 to 20.
Alright, how do you go to this? So our first user, she had the most difficulty with defrosting the pound of meat, as it took her the most time elapsed and the most number of buttons pressed, and her difficulty rating was the highest for that one. The easiest task for her was to set a timer, as she did have the lowest elapsed time, difficulty, and the number of buttons pressed. Yeah.
Our second user had the most difficult time defrosting a pound of meat. It took her 19 seconds and she had to press 7 buttons for it. Yet she still rated all 3 tasks to be a 1 or a 2 on the difficulty level.
Our third user had the most difficulty with setting the timer, even though the elapsed time was less than her other 2 tasks, and the number of buttons pressed was the same as a task that she rated easier. The other 2 tasks were rated at a difficulty level of 2 and had almost identical statistics for elapsed time.
There are several things we observed. Users had the least difficulty performing task 1. The most difficult and time-consuming task was number 2. While task 2 took the longest, users still felt that it was a relatively easy task and rated it a 2 out of 5. And overall, users seemed to slightly hesitate at simple tasks, which may suggest that the microwave design is not as intuitive as it could be.
And in the end, the tasks were not as difficult as we thought. We could have made the tasks more difficult, and then we would have finally, videotaping the test subjects would have provided better insight on their experiences with the tasks.
Thank you.
Thanks.